question of the day is, how can I get my emails to be clicked? And the answer is subject lines. Subject lines are the first thing that people see when they open their inbox in the morning. They open up Outlook and they open up Gmail, and the first thing is they see who it's from and the subject line. And if you have an intriguing subject line, it is more likely to be clicked. And I'll tell you why and how. So I'm gonna start with bad subject lines and how to tell if it's a bad subject line or not. A bad subject line is if you're repeating a subject line. So if you're repeating a newsletter and naming it newsletter, or you're naming it recap and you're just repeating it over and over and over again, then you'll probably be ignored, especially if that's the first thing people see. So now we're gonna talk about a good subject line. A good subject line is variation. If you ask a question and if you add a little mystery to it and you get them to want to click, that's a good subject line. An example would be, are you ready for summer? Or 10% off starts now. You could do just a one word with a sale and try that. The key here is the subject line should be short, sweet, and to the point, while the pre-header adds a little bit of mystery that kind of explains just enough, but not too much, so you get them to click. So how can you tell if you have a good subject line or bad subject line? And we like to use A/B testing. And what that is you send one email, the exact same email, to two different audiences. Split your email list. And one part of that will get one subject line and the other side will get another subject line. And you can tell which one does better by the open rate. If one has a higher open rate than the other, then that one did well. Some examples that you could test is question versus statement. You can test short versus long. So if you keep it under 3 words and you try like a 5-word, you can tell that. One thing I did recently is lowercase versus uppercase or regular punctuation to see which one did better. And you'll be surprised by the results. If you have any questions about email marketing, or if you're struggling and don't know what to do, we're here to help.